Hi, this is a homemade fresh, no, wait. Hi, this is a this is a fresh homemade pasta video. And it's not like any other you've seen because I'm giving you my tricks that I've learned. And look, if you need some motivation to trust me here, I'm a very messy, lazy Italian bitch. And I think these three things are perfect to describe someone to trust when it comes to cooking fresh pasta, because it can be messy. If you're lazy, God, let me tell you why you should. Well, first of all, you control the ingredients that go inside, so you know that's good shit, okay? Second of all, once you learn my tricks, and mine only, okay, you will see that it's actually easier than what you would think. Yeah, so even if you're lazy, God, it can be so non-lazy thing to do. Yeah, I mean, if you're super lazy, maybe you want to do them. But the pros of doing fresh pasta is that you can enjoy one of the best dishes you've ever tried. Because even if you eat fresh pasta with just some butter and sage, girl, or even just some tomato sauce, girl, it's so good. When you buy it in the stores, it's thin, it breaks apart very easily, and it doesn't grape the sauce as well as when you make it home. Plus, you didn't make it, alright? So it's like, you know, winning $1 million is not the same as making $1 million. The end result may be the same, but it doesn't feel the same, you know what I mean? So let's get to it. Oh my god, I spit. This is not part of the recipe, unless you want to pay me for it. No. Ingredients. Very easy, baby. We need farina di grano tenero tipo 00, which basically means all-purpose flour. I already weighed it. These are 300 grams of flour, to which we need to add 3 eggs. And I want to show you something right here, right now. The speck of dirt on this egg, that's normal, baby. And that's actually very good, because it means that the egg still has the protective form on, and therefore less chances of getting ill. It's a bit of a controversial science fact, but that's just how life works. It doesn't make sense, and that's how it is. So again, you gotta trust me. I don't know what to say. Okay, so we got 3 dirty eggs. And now with the bowl you weighed your pasta with, or with any other bowl actually, it just has to have a big butt, you know, because we're gonna have to place it inside the mountain of flour and roll it around like that. The bigger the hole, the better, because in this way your eggs won't spill. Bada boom, bada bang. Okay, so now we're gonna wash our hands, obviously. As tools, we need a fork and a dough spatula. This, oh baby, this is a lifesaver, because if you mess it up, this is gonna help you scrape everything together. It just helps you keeping everything beautiful and tidy. It's just a very useful tool to have. So I suggest you invest €3 in it, you know. Now, if you have a big hole, it's gonna be easier to do this, because if you have a little tiny hole, you're just going to walk around all over your board. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, you can still scrape it, you know, but it's messy, and we want to keep it tight. First, we whisk the eggs, and then we slowly start to incorporate the flour within the eggs. Would you say that this is difficult though? The answer is no. No, right? That's what I'm saying. So you should try. Trust me. So now we're going to use the spatula to incorporate the leftover flour inside the thick egg mixture. If you don't have a spatula, you have to do this by hand. Do you see why this will be a little messy? You see, now we have somewhat of a compact mixture. The movement you need to make is this. Look, with your palms, you work it. You want to take it with your fingers, getting in the middle, and then with your palms you press. Fingers, palms, fingers, palms. And you can do this with one hand only. If it gets too sticky, keep some flour here, but I would wait to say it because it takes a little bit of work to judge that. You know, and it can differ from time to time because sometimes the eggs are smaller, sometimes the eggs are bigger. And if it's too dry, just gently dump your hands and work the dough. Trust me, a little goes a long way. What we don't want is a sticky dough, because a sticky dough clumps to every utensils and it's not ideal. Can you see how rough the dough looks like right now? It looks like it has acne scars. We don't want that. So we're just working it. See, I knew I didn't have to add any flour because now that I'm working it, it's perfect. It's not sticky. It's just amazing. And if I would have put more flour, the end result would have been probably a tough dough and a tough pasta in the end. So just trust the process. Adjust towards the end. Also, I have a marble board. This is very helpful when you want to work doughs because nothing sticks to it. You have wood, you can put some flour on the bottom to avoid it from sticking to the wood. See, I'm just giving you so many tricks. And I've learned these things thanks to my mom my mom. I think we're almost there. Are you having a stressful day? Take an hour and make dough. It's very relaxing. Like my thoughts are flowing. I'm doing something that I know will produce something delicious later. You know what I mean? It's worth it. You see how beautiful and smooth this is? Now that we've worked it, let it rest for half an hour. I can see that the dough is a bit sticky now, and that's normal because it rested. Do you see how elastic it is? That's what we're looking for. I want to make thin and long pieces of dough. Very important thing when you roll out your dough is that you always need to cover the leftover dough that you have. Because if you don't, it will dry and you'll have to throw it away. You know, such a waste. When making fresh pasta, it's very useful to have a tray next to you with some flour because you're gonna place the fresh pasta here while you're making it. Another important thing is that in between the pasta sheets there's some flour because otherwise they will stick together and all of that work will be gone. There are some details you have to be careful about when making pasta. You can also use fabric in between them, but I don't do that. I am making ravioli, so I'm not cutting the pasta. I'm just using it to cover, and then I'm cutting it. You can find the recipe for these ravioli alla mantovana, which are pumpkin ravioli. They're so good, on my Instagram and on my blog. What I wanted to show you last is the importance of putting flour, because for some I forgot or I didn't put it well enough, so the pasta sheets stuck together and you see how it's broken or it's clumping, and this is not what we want. So just make sure you put enough flour, not too much. We also don't want it to dry out, you know, then it's hard to manage, it's not elastic anymore. We're done with the tricks. I really hope this video was helpful for the next time you're making pasta at home. If you have any questions, as always, you can hit me on Instagram, and if I can, I'll try to help you out. As always, enjoy and buon appetit!